What's up, YouTube? It's been a minute since I've done a video. Well, this one is of utmost of importance. It is Thursday morning, April 6th, 2023. You see this right here? I'm talking to the people that live in Portland, Oregon. This is the Elks building. On fire. Do you know why? Take a look at that trailer down at the end. That's just an example. Another fire sat by these fucking homeless crackhead scumbags. Now, not all homeless are bad. Some are down on the luck and lost their home due to financial reasons and other reasons. But for the ones that get high, get drunk, take advantage of people, steal from people and businesses, the scumbag ones, this is the reason why right here. This has been going on for about 2 hours. The blaze was a lot worse. It was sky high above the roof line of the building. Woke me and my family up because we smelled smoke. Couldn't tell where it was coming from. Scared the shit out of us. So I have a question to you, liberal, leftist, millennial, socialist, Democrat, socialist. What if this was your home or something in your neighborhood that was ablaze like this, and you have your scumbag Yep. You have your scumbag, money hungry, greedy, do nothing Democrat politicians. Governor, what's her name? Kotek, for one, that signs up on this fucking hundreds of millions of dollars to do something about these people that don't do a goddamn thing. $200 million to sign off a week ago. Before that, $1.5 million for a project that has never gotten off the ground to find a solution. You know, they have been, there was an article put out recently, last week it was, a week before, by one of the quote unquote news outlets here in town. The headline of the article was 2,000 fires were set by homeless in 2022 to now. $2,000. So for you Democrats out there that are passive aggressive and hate the other political line. Now, I'm neither associated with either one political party. That's neither here nor there. I see you guys the story on the news where there's camps in your parts of your neighborhoods that ain't nothing being done about it. Your cry falls on deaf ears. They don't give these do-nothing politicians, when are you going to realize they don't give a fuck about nobody, about fattening themselves in their pockets? They don't give a shit. So the real question is this: when are you going to rise up and say, fuck you, enough is enough? When are you going to take it to them? This building is collapsing. There's not much this fire department can do except to contain this fire to the best of their ability. But it's collapsing. The back end of this building is already collapsed. This side here is collapsing. You gotta ask yourself, do some soul searching. And let that thought and be in your mind, constantly in the front of your mind. What if this was my house, my apartment complex, my place, wherever I lay my head at? What if it was me in this situation? Set up by some homeless crackhead, meth head, fentanyl head, whatever the hell fuck you want to call them, drug addict, whatever. Drug addiction is not a health condition. It is a choice. Despite what you might hear in this town by these so-called officials, they choose to get high, get drunk, what have you, and cause whatever chaos and destruction in their wake. They squat in places where they shouldn't be. They ruin buildings that are occupied or not. Whether someone's former home and they still own the property rights and the building, they just don't do anything with it. They'll take up residence, say, I got squatters' rights. Tell them, fuck you, fuck that, get the fuck out. And those that want to help them, you're enabling them. You ever thought of that? Now, I can understand, being a good person and want to help those that are down and out. But when they constantly have their hand out, and want more and more, and won't do a damn thing to help themselves. My grandmother, who died some years ago, said to me, and it's stuck with me for a very long time, and even to this day. And she said this: you can't help someone that won't help themselves. But yet, you people do. And it blows my mind. Why? You see, the continuous slush fund, the transfer of money from one political organization and government to another. For example, the $1.5 million that was signed into law last year, shortly after this scumbag governor took power, she did a press conference about building with a I guess you'd call the guy a contractor manufacturer of residential units using recycled materials. That aired the local quote-unquote news outlets, the day that it was signed, she went and had a ceremony with the guy. Since then, nothing has happened. But now all of a sudden, she signs off a $200 million financial deal for them. And believe it or not, despite what you hear in the local fake news, yes, it is taxed to the taxpayer out of the entire state. We're the ones going to foot the bill. Every dollar government spends, it's taxpayer money. They don't earn it. Government doesn't make money. They spend it, whether it be in D.C. or at your local state house, your local state government. Government doesn't earn, they take. And granted, it is for very beneficial services like fire departments that do great things like this and putting out fires. But there's other money that is slushed around, caught up in scandals and corruption. And here's something else that might perk your ears. Back in 2017, I looked up the former governor, do-nothing, money-grabbing dictator, Kate Brown. I did a search and typed in Kate Brown's net worth. And I still have the article. It was put out by Oregon Live. But during the time, her net worth was $15 million. The article also mentioned that she had billion-dollar lifelong contracts with her donor class as long as she stayed in power. So you see what I mean on corruption? Another example right there. So this is all food for thought for you people. Something to mull over in your gray matter and talk amongst with your family, your friends, your inner circle, whoever. When are you going to stand up and be the change that you really want to see? Choice is yours. Now, I don't live a hop, skip, and jump away from this building. I live right over in that area. What's to say that this fire was not contained and spread to that apartment complex over there? Just because some homeless fucking crackhead wanted to light a fire for whatever reason, God only knows. Again, it's food for thought. Later.